Laughing Out Loud, America's Funniest Comedians, featuring classic comedy performances by Ray Romano, Daryl Hammond, The Unknown Comic, Steve McGrew, The Legendary Wid, Janeane Garofalo, Adam Sandler, and Jeff Foxworthy. Next up, Adam Sandler.
Thank you. All right, folks, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, Adam. And now, here's Janeane Garofalo.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? Good. Okay, I'm just going to jump right in. Okay. About 2 weeks ago, I turned 26, which is really so unlike me, if you know me. But just to add to my feelings of melancholy and underachievement on that day, I got my purse stolen. So naturally, yeah, thanks. So naturally, I felt I had to embellish on my insurance claim, as is the law, and everybody has to do it. I was like, yeah, I had a lot of money in there and some jewelry, portable CD player, pair of skis, silver goblet, 14th century, things of that nature. And as usual, my bank, God love them, bent over backwards not to help me out, which was really nice. And how am I going to get tough with them? What am I going to say to them? I've had it, but what do I say? Hey, look, pal, I'll take my $14 right out of this bank, and I'll put it in a coffee can under my bed. What do you think about that? Not much. So anyway, let's see what else is going on. And my airline, okay, I took the red-eye recently to New York City. And I decided I didn't want to take that, so I called them up to get a little assistance. You know, I paid $620. You'd think I could get a little assistance. But apparently I discovered I had purchased the immutable fascist, you can just sit in your seat and shut your hole ticket. That's what I have. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had that, but I did. So that was really nice. You know. And they like pick up the phone. Hi, this is Donna. How can I help you? Well, fine. Why don't you do that? Why don't you help me? Why don't you just, if you're not gonna, then just say what you mean. Hi, this is Donna. Give it a rest, man. Do you have something else to do? Because, you know I do. All right, bye. This being your comedy phone here, ladies and gentlemen. If I was doing improv sketches, I would hold the phone thusly. But I'm not. I'm doing stand-up. Here you go. Hey, guys. Thanks. Okay, so anyway, then, you know, after that whole debacle's over, I figure I'm going to get myself a little frock for the show. I'm going to get a little thing for the show. So I go to one of those hipper-than-thou boutiques, you know, in West Hollywood, you know, where whatever's in fashion then, you'll pay too much money for it, and then it'll be out of style by the time Jack Hay brings on the next act. That's what that would be. So I go in there, and the obligatory hip oriental behind the counter was really mean to me. She was really mean to me, and which brings us to the philosophical question: exactly how hip do you have to be? And look at me. Look at me. I have dyed my hair black, okay? I have the matte red lips. I have powder down my face to that smooth, cadaver-like finish that is so popular. Yes, I admit it, anorexia continues to elude me, but I have tattoos, 3 of them, you know? And you would think that bodily mutilation would give an eating disorder a real run for its money. You know what I mean? But apparently not. So, a little bit about me. Okay. As was mentioned earlier, I was born and raised in New Jersey. Thank you. Thank you. I left my house when I was 17, and that is about 56 in dysfunctional family years. That's what that is. You know, every year we just pile in the car, vacation, drive 80 trillion miles just to prove we can get along in any setting and pay for it too, which is nice. And I came across this photo, and I don't know what you're going to think about this, in the photo album recently, and... All right, there's a picture of my mom, like pregnant to here, cigarette dangling, mowing the lawn, right? And then there's my sister in an overturned playpen with a rock on top of it. Wait, it gets better. And then there's me. My mom claims whenever she put me down when I was little, I would just take off running. Don't know why, you know? But, so, there's there's, okay, my little incarcerated sibling, and then there's me tied to a tree with a jump rope. See what I'm saying? I'm tied to a tree, like little suburban hostages, you know? It's just, now see, that's either really funny or it's not, and therein lies the rub, you know? And here I am, so I figured I'm gonna get away from you crazy people, and I'm gonna grow up and go to LA and hang out with actors and comedians, because they're a lot more mentally stable. And that's what happened. Have you ever had the misfortune of hanging out with actors and comics? Man, talk about not connecting with anyone ever. I haven't had anybody listen to a word I've said since 1986, I don't think. And now they're just waiting for you to finish your mouth moving so they can jump right in. And maybe it would help if I actually listened, but you know, they're just talking trash, you know. I don't think I need to do that, so. Thanks for the positive reinforcement, everyone. But anyway, so you hang around with comics and actors, kind of getting to know you. Late at night, you're having coffee, you're noshing, what have you. It's like a psychotic poker game. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, I'll see your alcoholism and low self-esteem and raise you one fear of intimacy and an ego trip for two. How's that? Hi, folks. Good night.
Thank you, Janeane. And here he comes, the legendary Wid.
Calling out Mick Jagger. All around the world. Okay. Here's Mick Jagger when it's very cold outside. Okay. Yeah, looks like a Smurf's butt, don't it? Because you see, because folks, this makes sense, doesn't it? All right, but this makes even less sense, all right? How do I know this? Instinct. Okay, instinct. Okay, good. So I'll put in my 2 cents. No, hey, just a minute, man. Wait. All right, no. Hey, wait just a minute, man, all right? I don't care. Hey, I'll throw my weight around, man. I don't come in here with a chip on my shoulder, man, all right? I'm a monk, all right? Go for it. All right, go. I don't know, maybe you guys been at home, man. Maybe you've been smoking a doobie. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Catching a buzz. I'm sorry I hit you, sir. I'm sorry. No, honest. Believe me. All right, see, I could be a spy, folks. I could be from the KGB. But am I? No, afraid not. Afraid not. Look, and this is your brain when you're not on drugs, all right? Picking on me. You got no skill at all. Skillet. Okay, go. Skillet. Here's Garfield the cat in the back of anyone's car. Hey, is the air conditioner on? You want to turn that down? It's cold in here. I love doing that. Ever since I was a little sucker. Okay. Look, it's the John Hancock. Okay. Woo! He sells all that insurance, man. He must be, woo, raking in the dough, boy. Chicago, I love it. A lot of criminals here at one time, right? Scarface and all that stuff. Like guys like Bugsy Siegel. Bugsy Siegel. Here's Legs Diamond. Okay, he used to go to baseball games at Wiggly Field. Okay. Wiggly Field. Okay. Hey, I'm flipping out, all right, buddy? Okay. Try to do something like that. Look out, duck! Aren't you decoy one? Yeah. Okay. Because if I hit you, look, I would have foot the bill. Okay. Or made a down payment. Okay. What? Oh no, who? Here it is, Mick Jagger. Here's 2 birds with 1 stone. Come on, hey, look, okay? No, stop, all right? We don't have the whole night here. No, stop! No! Hey, you don't know. You have no idea, all right? No, it's a... No, it is so hard to get ahead in the world. Why? 'Cause I ain't got nobody. Is it hot in here? Is it hot? Woo! Poo-poo. So when you're driving home here, bear right, then bear left. Okay. What, bear left? Oh, I hit you? No. God, no, I didn't do it on purpose, okay? No. Okay. But I could get mad. What am I going to stand up here? What am I going to do? What, stand up here and what, flipper the bird? Okay. Here's my second favorite scene from The Wizard of Oz. Yeah. What? I can't hear you, man. All right, good. Okay. Hey, look, and I'm under a strain here, man, all right? Okay, no. Hey, what is this, an open house here or what, huh? Hey, do me a favor, all right? Here, get off me, home. Here's one of my favorite blues singers. I hope he's one of yours. B.B. King. Boobies. Okay. Bee's knees. Okay. Believe me again. Okay, go. Look out, duck! It's a goose jerk. Come on. Okay. Holy cow. Ask me what kind of meat it is. Chuck. Ground beef. Okay, yeah. Here, sitting bull. See, I learned how to play this because I recycled all the garbage that I had at home, and I hope that you all do, okay? I didn't have any brothers, sisters, all right, when I was growing up. In fact, look, I was an orphan. I want you to get out there, and I want you to help the United States by recycling. I want you to get out there like a bat out of hell, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a wonderful audience.
Thanks, Wid. And now, Steve McGrew.
Get over it, ma'am. I'm gonna look like this for a while. People always go, how do you get your hair to do that? Voodoo. Good to be here. Just bought a coat today at the mall. Men don't belong in the mall. My wife loves the mall. She'll park the car 6 blocks away and run. Okay, now, I just needed some mall air. Let me get my bearings. That way. My dad hates them all, man. Tell you what, I just saw my parents again. And when you move away and you go home, you realize why you left, huh? Pretty damn quick, too. I love my parents, but they're not right. I want to help them, but I don't know how. My dad is gone, man. They talk about the same stuff over and over and over, don't they? Don't you wish you could just pop them on the head? Not to hurt them, just to move their stories along. just to make the needle skip on that record. What was I talking about? You could just stand behind him. Heard that, heard that, heard that. I've heard that, heard that, heard that. I've heard that, heard that, heard that. Love you, heard that, I love you. Been a good visit, bye-bye. Man, my dad is gone. He watches the Weather Channel. That's not right. I told him it wasn't right. Oh, hell, a lot of people watch the Weather Channel. Yes, sir, they do, but not in the dark, in their underwear with the sound off. Then he narrates for everybody. Storm's coming in! Storm's coming in! Look, son, that blue area is a storm. It's raining in Turkey. You know, son, I was in Turkey. I was there in 1940. Just being around your parents when you're older is different, man. Can you ever actually visualize your parents ever? I was eating with them and it hit me. Oh, gross. What's the matter, son? Oh, nothing I'd like to talk about right now. They've been married 45 years. I hope they do have sex, just not like us, you know what I mean? Well, that little woman who warmed my oatmeal in the morning getting going, give me all 18 wheels, you big trucker. Hurry up, I have to sign their report cards. If they do it different or something. You're pregnant, get in the kitchen. Weather Channel's on. They're not actually liking it, man. They're not having pig sex. Oh, some of you guys are staring at me like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm not talking about that Ned Beatty movie. That's so gross. I just think there's two techniques. I think there's making love and there's pig sex. Making love, that's when you have someone you love, you care about, you want to hold and be gentle and do what they like. Then there's pig sex. All right, it might not be the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. It's that, honey, you better go lock that door. We're going to bust some furniture in here. You're looking damn good in that Garfield sleepwear. See, you got to keep that kind of passion. You got to every once in a while. You do, man. Once your sexy relationship slips, that's it. It's over. Once you start having sex, like, honey, I think I forgot to turn off the sprinkler. Did you pay cable? She's just thinking, are you done? Knots Landing's starting to come on. See, too many women relate to that. That's why I bought my wife a VCR. You can watch it later. Team, root for me. I've been married 10 years this time. I look at divorce this way. It's better to have loved and lost than have to live with that bitch the rest of my life. But I like being married, man. But there's time to stay away from each other if you don't want to have a fight, huh? I figured out two of them. Stay away from each other anytime either one of y'all comes home from a hair salon. Women like their hair, y'all go to nice places, but you've never come home happy. Not my wife, not in 10 years. Man, you hear that door? This is not what I asked for! I pointed at the picture in her book and everything! Don't smile at me, I have to live with this! You do. To live with you, I'll go slap that bitch for you. And don't go to a video store together, because we're not picking out the same tape. That's just a fight waiting to happen there. Honey, why don't we stop and get a movie? Why don't I just put a pistol in my mouth? We're gonna go fight in public for 15 minutes and go home, aren't we? Because we're not picking out the same tape. Men go in there with something in mind. Porno. We're not going to rent it, but we're going to look at the boxes for a while. It doesn't do any good to rent it. You can't watch a whole movie. 5-10 minutes into it. You guys been a great crowd. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, Steve. Next on stage, the unknown comic.
Oh, what a crowd, what a show. Everybody, free tickets to a crap game. Here we go. Look at you. I know you're saying, well, what does he do? I do songs, jokes, magic, impressions, ventriloquism. Ventriloquism, all right. Most people have a difficult time doing this. Hey, say hello. Hello. Hey, what's your name, Sadsack? Hey, Sadsack, you do any impressions? Are you kidding? Here's Linda Blair from The Exorcist. All right, I sense a little doubt. All right, folks, to prove to you that this is no ordinary ventriloquist act, I am not going to drink this water at the same time that Sadsack here sings a song. Are you ready, Sadsack? I am ready. All right, folks, here goes. Shake, 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 shake your baggie. Shake, 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 shake. Well, that really hits a spot. Oh, sucker bit me. I'm sure you think I'm sick, don't you? Yeah. A lot of people think I should see a shrink. You know, well, I went to a shrink yesterday. Look what he did to me. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Wow, what a party crowd. You guys ready to have some more fun? All right. Why don't we all just take our clothes off and sing Who Can I Turn To? I'd like to start because my underwear was soaking wet. All right, okay. Not kidding, they are wet. Just touch him for a second, will you? Go ahead. No, seriously, just for a second. Go ahead. He was going to touch him. Kinky dude. All right, if you really want to touch him, go ahead. Come on, don't tease me now. Oh, B-I-T-C-H. May I just have a sip of your drink, please? It gets so darn hot. And just a little sip, please, of your... Please, just a little sip, little tea. No, please, over there, please. Just no, the beer, in the glass. Please, just a little sip. Thank you very, very much. It's so hot. It won't go down. I must be full. You may as well keep it then. Well, you are a fun crowd. No, please. Oh, this must be my lucky night. I've got my lucky ring on here. See, I got this from my grandfather just before he died. Well, I gotta tell you, for a guy that was dying, he sure fought like hell. Hey, life's a bitch. I have an uncle who spent 20 years paying for a cemetery plot. Last month, he was lost at sea. You know, life is a bitch. Last night, I went to this scary movie. I mean, it was scary. Not only did I wet my pants, I also wet the guy's pants in front of me. Life is a bitch. Last week, I had this rash on my chin, neck, and back. So I went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. He gave me some head and shoulders and charged me an arm and a leg. So I gave him the finger. Well, I can't stay too long. I have a babysitter waiting at home. I don't have any kids, but where else can you find a good-looking 17-year-old girl for $4 an hour? It's just a joke. She's getting $5 an hour. Well, now you're gonna think I'm kinky. I'm not kinky. In fact, I've only been to one orgy in my life, and it was disgusting. I mean, bodies everywhere. The next morning, I woke up, there was a blister on my butt. I went to the doctor. Luckily, it turned out to be a contact lens. Hey, this is Hollywood. You meet some kinky people here. I'm not kidding. I picked up a girl hitchhiking the other day who was actually into whips and chains, which is lucky I had some in my glove compartment. I spent a night with her, too, you know. She wanted to make love 14 times, which was no problem for me. Well, because I've got a lot of friends, so I just called. Oh, you laugh. If I had a dime for every girl I've made love to, boy, today I could buy myself some gum. Well, I've been with kinky girls, I really have. I was with one time, kept asking me to hurt her, so I told her her dog was dead. Well, that was nothing. She was an atheist, too. That was really strange, making love with an atheist. And it was weird, because every time she climaxed, she'd yell out, "Oh, my non-existent supreme being." Of course, after a couple hours, she was yelling, "There is a God." Yeah, but I like dating. Except I hate one thing. Tell me if you don't hate this, guys. Don't you hate it when girls say, "I never make love on the first date"? Don't you hate that? I always say, "Well, how about on the last?" Why can't we just be friends? All right, let's go find some broads. Now, you won't respect me in the morning. I'll sleep till noon. No, I almost got married one time. I went with this girl 5 years, 5 years, and she left me. We were great lovers. I mean, she used to have multiple orgasms. I'm not kidding. 1 year, she had 2. Yeah, but she left. I noticed something, too, guys. You ever notice that whenever girls leave you, they always got to make you think there's still hope you'll get back together? No, it's true. Like when she left me, she said, "I wouldn't go with you again if you're the last man on Earth." And notice how she cleverly left out the other planets. Another thing, whenever I call her up, she always hangs up on me, but she still answers the phone. What a tease. And I hated the way she broke up with me, She said, "I never want to see you again." So I poked her in the eyes. No, actually, I was married once. I just don't like to talk about it because it was too confusing. No, really, see, I was married to this divorced woman who had a grown daughter, Then my father, who was divorced from my mother, married my wife's daughter, which made my wife the mother-in-law of her father-in-law, and my father, of course, became my stepson. Well, then my mother-in-law, that's the daughter of my wife, had a son, so that boy became my brother because he was my father's son. But he was also my wife's stepson and grandson, which made me grandfather to my own stepbrother. Well, then my wife has a son, so my mother-in-law, who was a stepsister of my wife, became his grandmother because his stepsister is also my wife, which made me brother to my own son, who's also the son of my step-grandmother. So now I was my mother's brother-in-law, my wife was my son's aunt, my son was my father's nephew, and I became my own grandfather. And that's the truth. And you've been terrific. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.
Thank you, unknown comic. And now here he comes, Daryl Hammond.
West Palm, I flew in this afternoon from Brooklyn. Major speech differences between Brooklyn and West Palm Beach. In West Palm, you say, "I think I'll go to the store." In Brooklyn, we say, "I think I'll go to the store. Cover me." Yeah, go ahead. Cover me. So, I'm from Orlando originally, which is in... Okay, great. Interesting town because there are no drug gangs there. Rumor has it whenever a drug gang tries to move into Orlando, 10 or 15 cop cars pull up in front of the place, and a bunch of guys dressed like Goofy climb out going, "How about y'all? Some bitch you going back to Miami? Wait a minute, what about our constitutional rights? Where are the constitutional rights?" "In Miami." "Okay, just check." I don't know if you've been to Miami, but most of what you heard about it is true. The Miami national anthem, "If you're happy and you know it, tap your arm." So I'm walking around today, and it hits me, I just celebrated 2 years married, and it hits me that I'm still in love with my wife, right? Which is a problem, maybe. Because it's starting to hit me that I've realized after 2 years of study that if we ever get divorced, it's not going to be because of wife beating or alcoholism or falling out of love or anything like that. If we ever get divorced, it's going to be because I don't know how to stack the tapes right underneath the VCR. Our house has rules, rules, rules. I don't even know how many rules. I've been studying for 2 years. I'm not even to the living room yet. And my wife gets so mad at me that she starts yelling, and the hole in her mouth isn't big enough for all the topics to come out at one time. And she starts sounding like an auctioneer. Hey, $1, $2, $2, $1 beer, $2, toilet seat up. She's walking around like an auctioneer. I'm walking around like the Rayman. Daryl still married? Yeah, definitely still married. Still king of the castle, I bet. Yeah, Henry VIII. Yeah, Henry VIII. Uh-oh, what's your wife still home? Yeah, ow, 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 ow. I'm gonna tell you something. Women throw curveballs. My wife saw a rat in a rat trap that wasn't dead. This is the other night. And she starts crying. She cries on into the night. And I'm the man of the house now. I'm comforting her. Oh, baby, it's okay. I love you, sweet, delicate, fragile little, you know, helpless little flower of femininity. And I put my iced tea on our new coffee table without a coaster. And the next thing I remember was a surgeon going, clear! There's the second guy today without a coaster. Now, let me tell you, I have a study on women, because you got to study to get along. Women have an inherent sense of class, which I find personally offensive. Have you ever noticed how women can be friends with a man, not make love to the guy, but still be interested in that person as a person? That's really unnecessary. Women can keep sex in perspective. Guys, on the other hand, think sex solves everything. A girl could come in, my back hurts, I have lower back pain, and my mom just died. You know what you need. You need to speak to Big Olaf. I'm talking about an inherent sense of class. How come there are no women obscene phone callers? It'd be too easy. I want to lick you all over. Thank you. Okay, operator, I'll accept the charges. Of course, you know how you can tell when a man is in love. When a man is in love, he will immediately start to make lofty speeches on subjects which he knows nothing about. When a man is in love, he will start acting like Barney Fife. Am I right? Go ahead, Barney. Tell us again about the Colgate pump. Well, your Colgate pump. Of course, a lot of people think it's a harmless little toy, but one false move and Bluey. You get married, the whole world changes. The other day, I went to the electronic bank teller. Have you seen these things lately? They're like human beings. Hello, Daryl C. Hammond. How may we assist you this evening? Withdrawal, deposit, inquiry. Punch in withdrawal. Comes up, thank you, Daryl C. Hammond. Will this be from checking, savings, credit card? Punch in, checking. Comes up, and how much would you care to withdraw this evening, Daryl C. Hammond? Punch in, $60. Comes up. Your wife says no. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daryl. And now, here she is, Ellen DeGeneres.
Thank you so much, you people. You're in too good a mood. Really, come back with me to New York. Would you do that? It's the healthy thing. That's what it is, right? You're all healthy. I'm trying to do the health thing. I started jogging. Let me give you some advice if you're gonna jog. Don't do what I did. Really, no, go with someone who is as pathetic as you are. Really, no. This helps, because my friend runs like 5 miles a day. I said, okay, let me try. And I got about half a mile, and I'm dying. And this guy, he won't let me stop. Oh, no, keep going. Keep going. You'll get your second win, believe me. You know, I found out something about myself. I have only one wind, okay? And it's a breeze. I'm trying the health thing. My wife's into health food, so I'm trying that. I have to do everything that wifey says. Married people? Married? Yeah? How long? How many years? Oh, good. Did you live together before you got married? Oh, wow. That's not her husband for you in TV land. Well, you've got a good system. You'll be married for the rest of your life this way. Really? Can I teach me how you do that? Well, good. Well, your husband. Did you live with your husband before you got married?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? No, I didn't do this either. I'm thinking this might have been a better idea, really, to live with you two before I got married. You three, should I say. I'm sorry. No, because I'm finding out now, when you live with a woman, there are certain duties that a man is just automatically given. That I knew the common ones, the garbage. I'm finding out the obscure ones now. For example, I'm finding out I am the official bug killer of the house. Yeah, I'm on 24-hour alert. It is. I have a bug beeper I've got to carry. Why, ladies? We don't like this. The other day, my wife screamed. I ran up to that bathroom. This thing frightened me, really. I've never seen a bug this large. It had graffiti on it. It was a New York monster nuclear thing. And my wife is hysterical. What are you waiting for? Kill it! And you can't just rush in and kill a bug like this. You can't. What if I swing and miss? And I don't know if it has the gift of flight, for one thing. I don't want that kamikaze bug flipping around. Then my wife starts yelling, spray it. My wife thinks you can spray a bug with anything. Just grab any aerosol and spray it to death. Use deodorant. I've killed bugs with deodorant. Yeah, it's pathetic. I'm trying to kill this thing with deodorant. And all I could find was the roll-on. This isn't working, honey. No, he likes this. He wants his tummy done. Stop. I took a shoe and I smashed it. Yeah, it was ugly. It was gross. It splattered. Yeah. Exactly. And my wife started bitching. Oh, look at the tiles now. What do you want me to do? Lethally inject the bug? He's dead, okay? You called the bug killer. The bug is dead. All right? Now there's a mess. I believe that's your jurisdiction. Relax, ladies. Relax, all right? What is this, a Helen Reddy convention? We share. We do, we share. You ever send your husband food shopping? When you see him, that is? You ever send him to the supermarket to buy food? He does your laundry. See, that's not the question. No, because I got stuck buying food. This was a trip for me, boy. I don't know how to buy food. I came from an Italian house. Food just got there, you know? I thought there were food fairies or something. My wife gives me that big list now, and coupons, which, no. So you're laughing because you've never done it, really. No, guys, let me tell you something. You got to be very secure with your little manhood thing. You know, if you can just look a register girl right in her eye, I believe it's 20 cents off on Cocoa Pebbles, okay? Yeah, 20 cents on the Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah. Go ahead, call the manager. Right here. It's hard for us. We have images to protect. We do. Men are very insecure. The other day I went to the movies. I went to the movies with my best friend. You know, I've known this guy my whole life. But still, you ever watch two guys at a movie theater? Yeah, they never want to sit right next to each other. You know, there's always that I'm not a homo seat right there. Okay? This is my heterosexual friend. This is where the homo would have sat, right here. Okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna do an impression here. Yeah, it is. I hope it is. It's just a visual. It's weird. I actually did this for my 7th grade science project. I'll share with you right now. A Nuclear Explosion by Ray Romano.